fam, Alexxa Reigns here with another reaction. So today we're going to continue with our Golden Girls series, this time with season 6, episode 5, titled Wham, Bam, Thank You, Mammy. As always, if you're looking for the full-length reaction to this episode or any of my other content, you can find that on Patreon, and the link will be in the description below. And if you cannot support us on Patreon, that's completely fine. You could support us directly here on YouTube by liking this video, commenting, and subscribing. So without further ado, let's get into our episode.
Blanche, would you mind coming over and actually doing something?
Well, Dorothy's Bonac, are you implying I'm not pulling my weight?
That's between you and the laws of physics. Come on, honey, these are your father's things. You should be helping.
The auction's less than a week away. There's a lot to do. It's just so hard for me. Big Daddy's only been gone for a year. Here I am already selling off his things. Big Daddy's Bible. Never went anywhere without this.
Yep.
Whiskey. That explains why every Sunday after services he'd stand up and yell, "I can lick any man in this church."
I have a question for you. Strictly hypothetical. Let's say a man wants to take you out on a date.
Why is that hypothetical?
Check your calendar, pussycat.
Oh my God. You just stop messing with Dorothy.
Would you rather this man had looks, personality, or money?
All three.
Personality. Looks? Money?
Dorothy finds out I hired a matchmaker for her, she'll kill me.
Oh, I understand.
By the way, I'd like to change the answer on number 10. I think a prison record does matter.
Yes, it does.
Never mind, whatever you got.
So for Dorothy,
Sophia,
I don't know
are
if
you
she,
sure you
if
know
she
what you're
would
doing?
like
Of course.
a felon.
What do you think of a woman who cries herself to sleep every Saturday night because she's bored and lonely?
Your daughter does that.
I do that. If you can fix Dorothy up with somebody, maybe I can get out of the house once in a while. Or at least stay in and walk around naked.
What happened?
Are you all right? I'm stunned. I'm just stunned.
Honey, what's wrong?
What happened?
Call. It was Viola Watkins. She used to be my mammy.
Your what?
My mammy. The woman who took care of me when I was little.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I ever heard anyone called Mammy before.
What about Mrs. Eisenhower?
Mammy Eisenhower.
Didn't it Mamie?
I think only the Nixon kids got to call her that.
Oh, I adored her. She was like another mother to me. In fact, she was the only friend I had. I was a lonely child. My sisters refused to play with me because I was so beautiful.
I like how that's always
Do you
the
know
reason.
what that's like?
She was always so
No,
beautiful.
Of course you don't.
Blanche!
And then one day when I was 10 years old, she left.
I had a nanny when I was a child. She was my best friend. I could tell her anything, and I'd know she'd keep it a secret. Oh, we used to spend the days running and playing in the meadow, or
Why am I
playing hide
afraid?
and seek in the barn. My nanny treated me just like I was her own kid. Excuse me.
Oh.
Is there anyone here who doesn't think she was talking about a goat?
Yeah.
Blanche? I sure could use a hug.
Okie dokie.
I love Rose.
Blanche, I wanted to tell you how sorry I was to hear of your father's passing. My friends in Atlanta read in the papers where you'd be selling off his things here in Miami. And before you did, there's something I'd like to ask you for.
The Bible?
No thanks, I don't drink. There was a music box. I gave it to your family, and I just can't bear the thought of a stranger buying it.
I don't hear from you for years and years. And then out of the blue, I get a phone call, and you come waltzing through that door and tell me you want me to give you a music box.
Oh, wait. It's Mamie.
Yes, it was Mamie.
Just under the buzzer, Rose.
Great sentimental value, Blanche, I assure you.
It just so happens we haven't found any music box.
Well, yes, we have. It's in that box.
Shut up, Rose.
Damn. Oh, she mad.
They grow up so quickly, don't they?
Yeah, I want to know the backstory as
Wonderful time
to
tonight,
why she
Judge.
left.
So did I.
Goodbye, old woman.
Ooh.
Have
Have a good time?
Do I sound like I had a good time?
How the hell should I know? You're always like this.
Your matchmaker set me
Damn.
up with a criminal. Now listen up, you withered old Sicilian monkey.
I don't have to take this. Keep it up and I'll take you to Shady Pines.
Oh, man.
That's where I take you.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Guess I backed into that one.
Oh, so the encyclopedias have liquor
What are you
too?
doing here?
Blanche, I came here for more than just the music box. It was wonderful to see you after all these years. You are still my little dumpling.
That's all very sweet, but you're not getting the music box. And now, if you will please excuse me.
Blanche Marie Hollingsworth, sit down.
I'm not a little girl anymore.
That music
There you
box
go.
is a lot more important to me than you could possibly know. I didn't give it to your family. I gave it to your father. It was a special gift.
I don't understand.
Blanche, I loved your father.
Of course you did. Everybody loved Big Daddy.
No, I mean I loved your father.
Get out of here.
We were lovers, Blanche.
That's impossible. Big Daddy was a Republican.
Honey, what's the matter?
I just found out that Mammy Watkins and Big Daddy had an affair. They were lovers for over 50 years.
We can't even get anybody to do our windows.
Oh my God. Sophia.
Honey, are you sure?
Yes, Mammy Watkins gave me these letters Big Daddy wrote to her. This changes everything I ever thought about Big Daddy. I always assumed that he and Mama had a wonderful sex life. I walked in on him once when I was a little girl. There was all this huffing and puffing and high-pitched sounds, and then suddenly Big Daddy shouted, "Glory!" And they both lit up cigarettes. I vowed then and there I would never do anything so repulsive.
So what happened?
Oh, Bobby Joe Porter explained to me that the cigarette part was optional.
Hasn't anybody ever talked to me?
Your advice always comes with one of those damn St. Olaf stories.
I can give advice without a damn St. Olaf story. Now, what's wrong?
Well, I just don't think it was right of Ma to hire that matchmaker behind my back. Now, why does she always meddle in my life?
Well, Dorothy, you know, I recently read about
But she
a man
loves
in
you.
Paris, France, named Freudenstock.
Rose.
I just want you to understand why I did what I did. Pussycat, I realize I was wrong by not talking to you before hiring a matchmaker. But what you don't understand is where I come from, matchmaking is an age-old tradition. For centuries, people have been happy being brought together by a third party.
Ma, I understand. And I really appreciate what you're trying to do.
Anybody for barbecue chicken?
Oh, I'm afraid we're out of charcoal, honey.
Oh, who needs charcoal? That's what these letters are for. Now, if I can just find that music box, we'll have us a big old file.
Blanche, what are you doing?
Well, I certainly can't let
Ooh,
Mammy
you
Watkins
can't do
have
that.
these things. It'd be just like giving my consent to what happened.
Your father obviously loved this woman.
Yeah.
You loved this woman. I think you'll feel a lot better if you talk to her.
All right, I'll talk
I
to her.
agree.
I can't promise anything else.
I once wrote some letters to my nanny.
We know, Rose. She ate them.
I don't need your forgiveness. I mean, I'm not ashamed of anything I've done. Blanche, your father and I were in love. We didn't mean for it to happen, but it did. Now, in another time and place, we would have been married. But at that time in the South, it wasn't an option. And it wasn't only physical either. You just don't go through what Curtis and I went through just for sex.
Ever heard anybody call Big Daddy by his first name before?
He was the only man I ever loved. And now he's gone. I'd like to have the music box.
You didn't even say goodbye. I woke up one morning and you were gone. I loved you. I spent the next few years wondering what I'd done, what I'd said to make you leave me.
So that's what this is all about. Honey, you didn't do anything wrong. I had to leave that night because your mother found out about your father and me.
Face it, you didn't care.
Did you or did you not wear your very first formal, white with pink trim, to the junior prom? And did you not come home wearing a football jersey?
It was dark in
She
the
was
hayloft.
there?
Your father and I spent many an hour trying to figure out what to do with you. I remember a wedding reception early one June when the most beautiful bride I'd ever seen danced with her equally handsome father. I stood in the back with the caterers so no one would notice. You don't know how much I wanted to hug you. I just had to see my dumpling on her wedding day.
I want you to have this.
Blanche, I don't know what to say. This isn't the right music box.
That's the only music box there is. The theme from Bonanza.
Well, then, I guess we went through all this for nothing.
I wouldn't say for nothing.
Then who
Aww.
the hell gave him this music box?
Ooh. All right, fam. So we just finished watching season 6, episode 5 of The Golden Girls, the episode titled Wham Bam Thank You Mammy. So we got to meet Blanche's mammy, who is absolutely adorable. So she's the woman that helped raise Blanche when she was a youngin'. And unfortunately, at the age of 10, she left, and Blanche had no understanding as to why. Had she done anything wrong? Why the woman that she loved so much left her. So through this experience, she got to find out that Mammy and Big Daddy weren't a secret item. So they were having an affair for 30 years, 50 years. I can't remember, but for a long amount of time, basically the majority of his marriage with Blanche's mom, and also her being Black and also her being a servant was probably very hard for him to be able to come out as, I want to marry this woman, or I'm going to leave my wife for this Black woman. So their love story was kept under wraps until Blanche's mom found out, which is when Blanche was 10. And then that led to Mammy having to leave. And that crushed Blanche's memory of her father and her memory of her parents' marriage. And ultimately, we find out that Mammy never actually left Blanche, even though she wasn't present in her life in person. She made sure to keep abreast of everything that was happening in Blanche's life. So her prom, and she was there at her wedding. She was in the back with the rest of the servants, as to not make any waves, and in order to still be there for her little dumpling. And that was a beautiful thing, because again, Blanche lost both of her parents. So it's great that she still now has Mammy as a mother figure, even though they've lost so much time together. But at least before Mammy passes away, Blanche has that time to be able to connect with her and create brand new memories. And as well as learning more about her dad, because as she said, when Mammy called her dad Curtis, it was the first time that she'd heard anybody call her dad by his real name. So again, I feel like Mammy knows Curtis in a way that nobody else did. Maybe he could be more vulnerable with her. So now it's great that she's going to be able to see or learn this side of him through Mammy, which is adorable. So that was great. And then on the B side, we had Sophia trying to matchmake Dorothy. Again, I'm not mad at it. It's like, if somebody wanted to matchmake me, why not? If you're going to take care of the bill, why not? I'm willing to go out on a date or two. Again, when it came to Sophia, she's doing this out of love for her daughter. She loves her daughter so much. She doesn't want her daughter to be alone. And she's also very cognizant of the fact that her time on this planet is very finite. So she doesn't know when she's going to drop dead and leave her daughter relatively by herself. And that's scary for her. So she wants to make sure her daughter is settled, has somebody to take care of her in the case that something else happens to her. Because as we've seen in other episodes, whenever Dorothy is emotionally not doing well, the person that gets her out is her mom. But eventually her mom will not be there. So she would like to have somebody that she knows will take care of her daughter when she passes. So I'm happy that in the end, Dorothy got a glimpse through Rose to understand why her mom was doing what she was doing. It might not be what she prefers, but again, it's being done out of love. And hey, you're just going out on a couple of dates, you might get a free meal. What's the matter? What's the problem? Even if he is a white collar felon. But again, it was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. When it comes to my MVP, it's going to go to Blanche, and it's the same reason why I give her the MVP on a Blanche-centric episode. It's because she learns and grows so much. Because we know our Blanche is a little, how can I say this? She's a little vain at times. She's a little vain, a little superficial. She cares a little too much about what other people think. But there's moments like these where you see her not just mentally grow, but emotionally grow. And I love that she was able to see Big Daddy and Mammy's relationship for what it was, for the love story that it was. It's true, it's not in the best way when it comes to her, because they were cheating on her mom, but she was able to see that Mammy did not set out to destroy that relationship. They fell in love. And in that particular time, there was no real way for them to be together because of the colors, the fact that they were from different ethnicity, and then also the fact that it's the South. It's the South. Having this man divorce to marry a nanny wouldn't make sense, again, because that's now it's not just race, but it's also class. And so she could understand that his hands were relatively tied. In 2024, would it have been the same thing? Obviously, I would hope not. But in 2024, if the same thing happened, that would be a harder pill to swallow than back then when Blanche was growing up. So again, her being able to understand that and to forgive Mammy, even though Mammy was not looking for forgiveness, but to be able to forgive her and understand her perspective when it came to her having to leave, and she did not want to ruffle any feathers, but she was still trying to be present. And for Blanche to acknowledge that, again, shows growth. So I'm super proud of our girl. She handled this the best way that she could. And at the end, it was a nice resolution. But I still want to know, was Big Daddy tripling? Did he have like another girl that gave him that music box? Like, was there another Mrs. Big Daddy? Naughty Big Daddy. But yes, a great episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Mwah. Bye for now.